Hi, today let's tell you about 12 facts about infidelity and cheating, why lovers cheat. Is it possible to predict in advance whether a man will be prone to infidelity? If he feels unhappy living with his wife, only then? According to statistics, 56% of unfaithful men claim that they are happy in marriage. They are satisfied with their family life and do not want to change anything, but this does not prevent them from sleeping with other women. Here are 12 facts about infidelity that debunk the prevailing myths. Fact 1. Most husbands love their wives even when they cheat on them. Men who cheat on their regular partners don't stop loving them, they just stop being satisfied with their relationship. Infidelity usually occurs in the so-called phase of friendly love, when the couple lives according to established habits, they have children and have a joint household, says American psychologist Andrew Brosh. When the household is in order, the romance disappears. We think that only women complain about the lack of romance, but men also lack it, says a Brosh. They usually suffer in silence, convinced that they still won't get what they want from their wives. To avoid such a situation, plan evening entertainment more often. Don't forget to make time for sex and discuss dreams and hopes together, not only work and children's problems. Fact 2. Men are more likely to be unfaithful with women they know well. Men do not always choose the first opportunity for infidelity, as most women think. Close relationships usually start out friendly. Statistics show that 60% romances develop between work colleagues. Try to make the man feel closer to you than to his coworkers. If possible, go to work together, take care of the children and go to bed at the same time. At least hug before bed. Fact 3. Men commit adultery to save their marriages. Husbands love their wives but don't know how to solve family problems, so they try to fill the spiritual gaps outside the family, explains family therapist Suzanne Mendel. Men believe that another woman will help them solve their problems, after which they will again live happily with both their wife and lover, without conflicts and problems. Fact 4. Men hate themselves after infidelity. You might think that cheaters are people without morals, but they are not. Even if they enjoy the process of cheating, they may hate themselves afterwards for what they did. A man can feel like a pile of garbage, says psychologist Charles J. Orlando. After all, he betrayed a close person whom he has to take care of. It leaves a mark on his psyche. Fact 5. Cheaters want more sex with their wives. When a man gets a mistress, he becomes hypersexual. And the wife continues to be the person with whom it is most convenient to vent the excess of lust. If you see a man change like this, keep an eye on him. When the relationship with the lover ends, he will return to the way he was before. Fact 6. Women are unfaithful just as often as men. Psychologists claim that men and women are unfaithful almost as often, but the reasons for their infidelity are different, says Charles J. Orlando. Women find a lover for emotional satisfaction. The most popular type of female infidelity is online, without physical contact. For a woman, being emotionally attached to another person already means going outside of her marriage. And sex for them usually happens by accident, not because of attachment. Fact 7. A wife always knows that her husband is unfaithful to her. I felt that my husband was unfaithful to me, but I was stopped by an internal denial of this thought. The objection was very strong, recalls one of psychologist S. Mendel's patients. If I had accepted that thought, the pain would have been very strong. According to psychologists, this is how most women behave. All of them want to continue to live peacefully with their husbands for the sake of children and to avoid humiliation and heavy sediments in the soul. Fact 8. Clarifying the relationship will not stop the process of the man's infidelity. The couple can clarify their relationship, but if the man is stuck in a stormy affair on the side, no amount of reprimands will stop him. After all, such positive things are happening in his life. He will not be touched by the domestic drama, claims CHJ Orlando. The marriage may even begin to fall apart, but the affair will not end until the man himself decides that life with his wife is better than a relationship with another woman. The solution for the wife, to become again the kind of woman he once decided to marry. Women often turn from loving young brides into whining wives who are no longer attracted to men. Give him compliments, surprise him in bed, and don't constantly scold him for a towel dropped on the floor in the bathroom, the psychologist teaches. Fact 9. Infidelity can fix a marriage. Is infidelity always the way to divorce? Not at all. Experiences on the sidelines of relationships can give a marriage a second lease of life. The man realizes who he would like to spend the rest of his life with, and he realizes that the new relationship is not as wonderful as it seemed at first. The wife should think twice before continuing the relationship with the unfaithful. After all, he lacks self-control. If he betrayed once, he will probably betray again. Fact 10. Even after restoring his relationship with his wife, a man may long for infidelity. A man may love his wife and desperately want to save the marriage, but he will never forget his infidelity. A man can long for the benefits of love adventures, fun, lack of responsibility, sex, stormy emotions, and even more, how he himself was good in love, which can be dangerous for family relationships, explains CHJ Orlando. You can help him by restoring the relationship that existed at the beginning of the marriage. Fact 11. An unfaithful man always knows that he is hurting his wife. A man may be aware of the evil he is doing to his wife, his family, and himself, and yet he continues to commit adultery. Why? This is how he perceives the situation psychologically. As long as he feels unwanted and unappreciated, his inner need to be loved and needed will always prevail. Fact 12. The wife is never to blame for the fact that the husband is unfaithful to her. Remember, if a man cheats on you, it's not your fault, no matter what people say. When a man engages in infidelity, it is his conscious choice, confirms Andrew Brosh. The fact that someone pushed him into the arms of another woman is just a figurative expression, not reality. Thanks for listening. If you want to hear more, click subscribe and like.